Yes. Once again, it's the Bols podcast. That is, as you know, world, we are everywhere. All right, and just to let you know, it is the end of the year. All right, and we are truly blessed to still be here. You dig what I'm saying? So thank you, Lord, for another one. Sleeves the hustler all day long to get it on. Here with Staff, the militant one, at his crib, of course, aka brother Byron in the motherfucking building, Dread on the lens, and moving forward, it's all about the three amigos, my friend, and I'll leave it there. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all. It's been a real year, fellas. Year of growth, you know, some wins, some losses, but I don't like to call them losses. Lessons. There's no losses, there's only lessons. And from them lessons, you get bigger blessings. Damn, you on a roll with them bars. That's when you know it's righteous.
He be planning them bars.
You know what I'm saying? So
he be writing them down and shit. You know what I mean? I understand. They probably come from the top.
I'll find some way to make it work.
I mean, you got to see a little bit last night when I was a little drunk and stuttering. You see the formation of how it goes. So that's just how I operate off top, baby. Yeah. But nah, man, I want to say, spend a special shout out to the foundational brothers here, man. Staff, you know what I'm saying? The architect, 5, we going into 2024 going to be going into 6 years, bro.
Is it?
Yes. 2018, you gave cats a call and said, you know, why don't we come here and do a podcast, man?
Do a podcast?
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, from there, just been growing. Then Dread, of course, you know, you came in about a year and change while we was into it, came through and just helped with myself and everybody else rearrange the whole game of this shit. You know what I'm saying? He did way more than just holding the camera. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's a business partner of ours. So with that being said, we want to also send love and shout outs to our bro, you know what I'm saying, who you probably haven't seen, and, you know, our brother Sky. Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? And bless him on his endeavors and what he got going on. You know what it is. Always going to be a ball for life. How we feel about it, you know what I'm saying? But this is just life. It's about expansion and growth, baby. So with that, know this. We ain't going no fucking where. In 2024, the balls is kicking in all doors. Now let's get to the shit about the year. You know what I'm talking about? Enough with the pleasantries, now the foolery. Stop. Where we at, baby?
I don't know, man. 2023 was a crazy year, man. And it's always like, I'm not going to cover everything. You know, we're just going to talk about a couple things, like I said, stood out to us.
Absolutely.
The past year.
The foolery.
So much crazy stuff that happened, you know. And I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll be like, damn, should have brought that up. Forgot to bring that up. You know, whatever it happens. But it was a lot of funny stuff. And it's so crazy because when you start thinking about these things, it seems like it happened longer ago than it actually did. But no, it was this year.
What was the shit that set off the top of the year, though?
The crazy
2023.
I don't know.
See what I'm saying?
Time,
you remember?
Something, but I don't remember.
You know what I'm saying?
First
month, you know what I'm saying? First between like January and March. So you know what I'm saying? That's how I like to try to break the shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like
was the Will Smith situation?
Come on, dog. That's not a whole. That's a year. That's last year, bro. Yeah,
my years be going by too fast.
Thank you. No.
This year, one of the first things I had was the Ocean's Gate submersible. That was a big deal.
Oh, that's a submarine that got.
Yeah, that imploded.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that. You know, the joint that they were controlling with the PlayStation
controllers. Yeah. And thinking you're gonna be all the way down at the bottom. And
I didn't understand it. That didn't make sense to me. You know, it still doesn't make sense. It's a shame because all the people died. You know what I mean? So, and then it was crazy because, you know, everybody had hope for so long. Like, you know, maybe they're still alive. We're hearing sounds down there. You know,
that was the cat.
Yeah. Then they broke down the science a little bit later on. It's like, yeah, that thing imploded once it hit a certain depth, and it was a wrap.
Yeah.
But it was quick. You know. So, but that was another wild one, especially because it was like a young. The guy's son came with him. He was like, what, 17 or something like that?
I mean, yeah, that's just another one of them things where, like, sometimes people think they are bigger than nature in certain things. And if you haven't, like, for something like that, you know how many pre-tests I got to do with a dummy? Like, if I'm controlling it from the controller or whatever, meaning like a remote joint that I'm not in, that I have to go down there several times at different depths to get comfortable with. After a couple of them joints that got fucked up at certain levels, I've recorded this. Oh, you know what? When we do the tour, we not going 700. We only going to 400. You get what I'm saying? 400 feet deep. Because if we go to the 7, we out of here. You get what I'm saying?
And start rattling and
but if you didn't do that, like, and you thought you was cocky enough, like, oh yeah, I do that, blah blah blah, like, no, dog.
The cartoons, one of the bolts pop in and the water starts spraying inside. It's like
when will people understand, like, out of all the things, you know what I'm saying, especially when it comes to the elements, water is the most powerful, the most dense, and the most mysterious. When you start talking about the oceans and just the sea all across the world. You can only get to a certain level that we can even see with our eyes and even with our equipment. There's whole nother depths. All like
just
we don't
darkness.
That we don't
light don't even reach down.
Like, it's fucking around to be krakens and all types of shit down there, dog. You get what I'm saying? That's they hood.
Listen.
I'm not gonna go to nobody else's hood and just be wandering, going through their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like thinking this shit gravy. Like the same rules apply in Mother Nature. Like, people be wondering why they be getting fucked with. Like, certain things you ain't supposed to mess with. If you go on a safari.
Don't get out the truck.
Period. Also, but not only that, don't get out the truck. Damn, while I'm in the truck, I got to worry about this. Animals rolling the fuck up. Like, when I sign on for that, I'm signing on to be fucked with from animals. I'm going to their hood, and basically they can fuck with me however they want.
Yep.
I can't be mad about that. I signed on for it. You signed on to go up, I don't know, 600 feet. But are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, so.
What was I going to see down there?
It's dark. You really ain't going to see much of nothing. But, I mean, hey, I understand all in the spirit of adventure. But, yeah. So we had the Oceanscape submersible. Tina Turner pass. Mm-hmm. Harry Belafonte pass.
Mm-hmm. Great ones, man. Legends.
Twitter got changed to X, and then Twitter got off the hook. Like, it was like, I felt like it had better moderation, but then once Elon bought it and took over, you could say whatever on Twitter. Almost whatever.
A lot.
But yeah. It got crazy again for, it still is now, you know what I mean? It's like, Twitter is wild.
You know, I haven't, you can elaborate more on that.
Twitter is wild, and I'm even willing to say that Twitter now it's not even safe for work. Like, you got to be careful. Like, you'll be scrolling through your feed, and everything.
And somebody getting a topic.
Yeah, it's like, nowhere. Like, everything else is normal and
like randomly on your
time. It's like a business reports, sports, people you know. It's all friendly. It might be some little kids. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, some porn just pop up right in the middle of. It's like I've been at work myself a couple times and had to. I'm like, looking over my shoulder.
Yeah, because what are you looking at? Oh, okay, okay, Mustafa. Hey, fella. Yeah, nah, dog. Like, and then the shit they say on there, like between that and what they could say, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, man.
But it's irreplaceable. All the news breaks first there, so it is what it is. It's my. I don't really participate in social media like that. The only one I'm actually active on is Twitter.
And on the flip, I am, all the other quality platforms. That's why I tell you, please check us out on all of them. You dig what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? That's all.
We lost affirmative action in college admissions. That was a big one this year too. So I don't even know what that's gonna look like in a minute. But I say this, man, y'all better start attending them HBCUs.
Should have been on that.
Let's build them back up. Later for all the Ivy League stuff. I get it. Some people I guess it's the prestige involved and all that, but
man, it's nothing like whatchamacallit, black colleges. For your culture, you know what I'm saying, and just that experience and how they really, care about you and everything. It's like, you know what I mean? Depending at what university, for the most part, they're like that, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But
if I could do it over again, I would go to HBCU.
Absolutely. I fucked up. No disrespect. Shout out to TU, but no, I definitely would have took my ass in. I was looking at like Howard and Carolina A&T.
Now TU had a strong black community in it.
No, facts. We had our own faction and we did our thing, but I'm just saying on a level to get out the city and go down. You get what I'm saying? That whole experience.
But the whole affirmative action thing, to do away with it, like, it was created for a reason. Black people couldn't even go to school in this country for so long, you know what I mean? So you've kind of got to do something, enact some laws to kind of level out this playing field. And you got to remember this, being banned from higher education in general went on for centuries.
Of course.
So in order to kind of make things equal, you should at least have affirmative action for centuries before you do away with it. But it's done now, so we'll see how all that plays out, especially how it affects different black people in different admissions and so forth. But I think it'll be all right. I'm not really too worried about all that. Like I said, HBCUs.
Well, one thing I would say about that, and I'm not, like, at the end of the day, get your money, Prime, but something I just was actually talking to my bro who actually probably have on the show soon, my man Riley. He's talking about just how much more he could have if he could have just stayed longer.
Yeah, legacy.
You know what I'm saying? The legacy whole aspect, like you literally, when he started coming in and by, I want to say year 2 or 3, you had ESPN coming in doing like games like how they was doing Colorado now.
Right.
They was doing that down there for Jackson State, and you was bringing that whole attention. So with that being said, it was bigger than just you came in, you brought attention to the HBCU, but then this is where people get a little like it's like, all right, you dipped and you went all the way the fuck out Colorado. Yeah. All right, dog. You went from HBCU PWI. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get into the technicalities of it. I know it's about, growing your brand and you, this, that, and the third. There's no hate or shade, Prime. Right. What I'm saying is that position still would have been there. Every year, one of those schools and positions will be available.
Especially if you winning.
It was also the power move for his son as well. Too,
yeah, he took him out, and they followed him over there too.
Of course, but I mean, that was going to happen regardless. But what I'm saying is, his son still was getting that NIL money regardless if he was at Jackson or Colorado. You get what I'm saying? And if anything, but I'm saying all that to say, just moving forward, like, we got to realize what we got when it comes to our shit. You know what I'm saying? And trying to bring it back to us.
Yeah,
that a little bit.
Now, he had his reasons to go, right?
I understand.
And that's the question, right?
Yeah, I understand.
But to what you're saying, if he could have stayed there longer, created more of a legacy there, and people like to jump on the bandwagon, so to speak. We would have had Ed Reed's a coach too for the HBCU.
I think he just
You'd have had more retired NFL players.
I'm Eddie George too.
Yeah, but he been one.
Yeah, he been
one.
We
would have had more retired NFL players going to coach these HBCUs and bringing more attention to them and getting more coverage from like ESPN and things of that nature. Because let's keep it real. Like, if you would have started having more televised coverage of these HBCU games with the bands that they have for their halftime shows, the Saturdays really would have been a spectacle when it came to the sports, especially football. You know what I mean? It would have been crazy. And then like I said, more attention, more money, more endorsements. It's better for the schools, especially since we don't have affirmative action anymore. You know what I mean? So just for the people overall, it would have been a much better look. And I really wish he could have stayed there because, like you said, we got Eddie George, fantastic football player, another local guy. He was from Abington or something like that.
Yeah.
Had Ed Reed, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure where Ed Reed is from, but he played for the Ravens, which is close enough to Philly for me to be willing to
down south, man. Ed Reed straight down south, like Miami area, absolutely.
But if we could have had more people like that coming in and taking over those head coaching positions, it really would have been better for the athletics, would have been better for the universities, as a whole. And then, like I said, that money would have been coming. It would have been coming. They couldn't have denied it, you know what I mean? And the talent would have been there. And if the athletes were concerned about playing for an HBCU and having that affect their possibilities of going to the NFL, all that would have been done away with. Once you start getting the viewers and you start getting the talent there, it could have been a wrap. So I wish you could have stayed and, helped really create, a new, legacy down there. But it is what it is.
I mean, absolutely.
Hopefully somebody else will come in.
And do the same. And see, I call it, like what you said last week about the Draymond effect, I'll call it the Prime effect, but in a proper way, in a great way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See what he did and build upon that. And even from the people you just named, allow them to start trying to do that, what he did, and build upon it. At least he gave you a blueprint.
Right. And not just football. Retired NBA players. You see all these dudes come out and get some shine in the big three. I can still hoop. My basketball IQ is still there. And if you can still hoop, IQ's still there at this level, here you are in your 40s or whatever it is like that, you can definitely be coaching a college team, HBCU team, helping them win championships and all that. You know what I mean? It's like, you got to get back to that, that community kind of aspect of it. You know what I mean? There's still opportunity. If you really love the game like that, I understand some dudes want to walk away, but the other guys who really have a love for the game, whatever it's basketball, baseball, football, whatever your sport is, and you don't just want to stop being involved with it completely. So if you could hoop, play, and then turn around and
give
coach,
back is all that matters.
Next generation,
man. The give back is all that matters, man.
Shit, Allen Iverson right now wants to link up with the Sixers because he wants to be around the game.
I feel like on some real shit, he shouldn't have to be making a public announcement.
Yeah, they should. Yeah,
should have been offered.
Like fuck, dog. As long as he's been saying that he wanted to come back and do something in some type of way, and he don't understand why. Like I'm the same with you, man. Like at the end of the day, you can be a bridge with these young cats coming in. They're gonna fucking listen to you.
It's like you trying to say I don't have anything to offer. Like
I am the culture. I changed the culture of the NBA.
Yeah.
Like let's cut the shit. So with that being said, I shouldn't have to be rumbling to not rumble, but shouldn't have to keep saying I want to do something with the joint. Now I get it, but then again I don't. So what? What AI is that motherfucker. Period. No. Like you get what I'm saying? Like you can't go with all that other shit. At the end of the day, for what he stood for what he did, he's that motherfucker. And when it comes to Philly, he's absolutely that. So when you talk about
debatable, Dr. J AI, Charles Barkley, but Dr. J AI, I get it.
It's nothing to debate.
I mean, Dr. J is a different era. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, talking about organizations.
Okay, for organizations.
Yeah, no, we're talking about listen. You talking about the old guard, and we talking about what the fuck it is and how it got ushered into here. I'm not talking about them OG geriatric motherfuckers that's 75.
But AI is considered an OG. Just like
he ain't 75 and 80, Mustafa. We're in our 40s. We're talking about niggas that can be relatable in their 40s and 50s. You understand? Yeah. Ain't nobody listening to old ass Dr. J when he was playing ball.
We're just talking about when it comes to the Sixers franchise.
He definitely gonna listen to AI.
Yeah, exactly.
When you think Sixers, you think Dr. J, you think AI. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Depending on your age. For us, you would say AI first, and then Dr. J, and then Charles Barkley. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
but I hear what you're saying. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'm just saying, and that's no disrespect.
Sometimes I ruffle the feathers a little bit.
Nah, you good. Like, want to make sure, Doc, the J, we love you, dog. I wasn't sitting here saying your word don't mean nothing to the franchise. Absolutely. I'm just talking about in the era we in now. You get what I'm saying? That's all. They didn't see you.
Now, to that point, I can say, yeah, AI definitely had a longer lasting effect. He still seems relevant. You know what I mean? He is. You can't say it seems. He absolutely is.
It's funny that you say also about culture changes of the NBA. In my opinion, between Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson, between those two players, they actually changed the culture of the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But AI has had a longer lasting effect.
Right.
Well, AI took it into the hip hop culture. He brought the hip hop culture and the whole thing to the league. Right. Pretty much.
Yeah, and,
you know what I mean? Mike was still stand up.
But I'm saying,
he had to change the dress code.
But as far as I'm saying, for him, as far as cats when we have no sneaker deals, if it was for Mike.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, endorsements and everything like that. You know what I mean? So that's
not to that level.
Not to that level.
Because Cat still had, because Magic had the John Converse, I think Larry Bird had the John, Dr. J did, but that effect, like he changed the sneaker, period, because that design and how he was designing the sneaker and how
it
that
became more than just a basketball.
Exactly.
It was also casual.
It's an experience, dog. Like, yeah, you getting a Jordan, that shit was an experience. It wasn't like copping a pair of Cons.
No, absolutely.
It never will.
It was
far cooler,
be. Far superior.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Didn't y'all see that movie they had about that?
No, I didn't.
No, I haven't watched that shit. You know what I'm saying? But all right, let's change it up for.
I ain't watched that shit.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Was MJ in it?
No, he wasn't in it.
Viola Davis was in it. I fuck with her, but you know, it's all good. No, I was gonna switch it up real quick, like, and just saw something that ain't even on there, like something that we brought up this year, which was like a drought. I guess they were saying, and just like for hip hop.
You said weed drought.
You gotta ask with him.
Yeah, you ain't smoked no weed in like 20 years.
He full of shit.
That was the first thing that came to his fucking mind.
He full of shit. He be smoking on the low. And all I can say is...
He probably do.
With you having some time to yourself now.
Yeah, you might as well.
What the fuck you do?
Listen, we go.
Get the fuck out of here. Actually, after the show,
right,
for the new year.
Shit, why not? Stop. Why not?
Exactly. It's the end of the year, dog. You already, dog. You got more than enough time to get it out. Yeah, I'm absolutely twerking up after this joint. And you get it. I'm going to twerk it up, do what I do. You know what I mean? Do what you do, and walk it off.
Nobody know nothing.
So what I was going to ask was, I don't even know what the fuck I got to choose from. I do. I'm hating. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But music-wise, hip-hop-wise, like, what, if any, was maybe your top plays, you know what I'm saying, albums or whatever, you know what I'm saying, for the year for you?
I said to myself actually a couple of weeks ago, I was like, 2024, I'm going to get back into actively searching for more good music. Kind of fell off for a while. I just wasn't, a lot of stuff just really wasn't moving me too much, you know what I mean? And I kind of got turned off with a lot of drug rap. You know?
My shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The hustlers. You know what I'm saying?
Dominating everywhere.
But it don't buy. I'm going to interject on that. I'm sorry. It's not. See, stop. You got to stop. It ain't the drug rap now. No, it's not. Hustle music has been and always will be here. What you're tired of is real. It's a different genre. Euro music. All right?
Well, yeah.
Nigga, like,
I call that angry rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that angry rap.
Like, that's, I can't really get like, because I'm be honest,
screaming at me like that.
Like the drug references.
The whole track, you yelling at me?
I'm going to be honest with you. This year wasn't too crazy for me on the super, like, drug bars and all like that. That's about the regular smuggler for me on some real shit. What's getting out of hand is that I love the culture, I love music, and I love the authentic creativity that comes with it. And you niggas this year, and I'm talking a lot to the younger generation. Stop dick eating. Literally, stop dick eating, dog. We don't come. Prime example. This is a great example. The Bols right now. I'm here dappered out in a whole fucking suit, but he cool with his shit on in his own way. You get what I'm saying? But we both fly as shit. Time on the lens doing what the fuck he do in his own way. But we all come together in our own fly ass way. We not, I got this black shit on. Stop gonna make sure he got this black shit on. Tommy gonna make sure he got this black shit on. We all gonna sound the same way with fucking auto-tune and bullshit lyrics. You niggas suck. All right? That was a thing that you snapped on earlier this year about how it's just trash. You ain't want to go into it. You was like, I don't want to say it, but I just feel like it's trash. Nigga, it is. All right? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm in total agreement with you. It has to get back. We come from born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, so we got the golden era of, and where we come from, you had to be authentic. I couldn't be trying to sound to be on your top. I get punched in my face or it's a rumble because of that. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, like, make it even worse. How about the young boy, was it Rod Wade, whatever? He had a song, whatever they put out, but he did a whole Jay-Z verse, like word from word.
That. That's wild.
I forgot what song it was, but it was a whole Jay-Z verse, the exact same words, and he just sung it.
And it's crazy because there's a whole generation of kids that would think that it was original bars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they don't listen.
They don't know.
They don't know about the whole album. You know what I mean?
But I'm not mad. We got to pause with that one. Oh, geez, that's where we sound a little old. Just hear me out.
You ain't heard it, dog. It was word from word.
You're missing my point, Tom. I don't care.
All right.
The bottom line is we come from sampling niggas' beats and in certain cases maybe taking some lyrics here and there and this, that, and the third. Now we may not have did that in that aspect.
It was like a good fucking couple bars.
Regardless, bro, what I'm saying is I'm not in his mind. It wasn't like he's jacking Hov. He's trying to pay homage to Hov. You get what I'm saying in that aspect? Because there's no way you're going to even be able to use Hov shit, the business. You get what I'm saying? Without his okay. So that was a bridge for the youngins to get a little bit of the Hov shit brought to you by Rod Wave. Now, I don't have a problem with that type of shit.
When you keep it in the vein of sampling, then I can appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully the newer artists will want to quote word for word, bar for bar, some more, I hate to say obscure, but more obscure MCs or MCs who aren't necessarily obscure, but maybe not as popular or well known as Jay-Z, because they're the ones who probably could really appreciate the royalties. You see what I'm saying? If you make a hit out of their records, just like how when hip hop producers would sample some obscure record from some obscure group from back in the day, and now that artist who might not have been doing so well anymore can now get some royalties from you sampling that record, and then you keep the music alive at the same time. You know what I mean? Now you got other people searching for, well, who's this they sample? Who's this he's quoting? You know what I mean? And now you got some kid out there who never picked up a Jay-Z album because they do exist,
right?
And now they'll go and find that Jay-Z album based off of Rod Wave. sampling, and now they become a whole fan.
But that was a good example, what you're talking about with Rod Wave on some shit, like, because he's actually talented.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Like,
he's actually dope.
Yeah, he is dope.
But no disrespect, but I don't care about, I'm talking about niggas that ain't dope. That niggas ain't shit. And I'm sick of these motherfuckers. Like, I'm being very honest. Like, prime example.
That's subjective. It's all about your opinion, man.
I don't care, and that's what I'm here to get. And guess what?
You know?
This is, last time I checked, this our shit, right? Okay. So that's what I'm paid to do, which I ain't really paid for shit. But guess what? This is what I do, all right? For the love. I'm going to give you my opinion. Mm-hmm. I don't really give a fuck how you feel.
I know you don't give a fuck.
So pay attention.
I know that.
So what I'm saying is, for you motherfuckers out here that just think it's cool to just get with your homies, buy a bunch of drugs, go in the studio 1,000 deep, take 3 fucking hours to record 5 fucking lines that you can't even get together, and it's auto-tune singing, and you doing a little bounce or some shit with it. I'm over you niggas, all right? Like, real rap. Get back to the creativity, dog. Get back to the bars and the fucking beats and being yourself and original. Stop trying to sound like everybody else. Even when it comes to like the Philly hip hop shit with the young boys, like listen, I'm no hater. I be trying to listen to certain shit, give certain niggas I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Other niggas I just be like, yo.
Make it hard, right?
Did y'all really go in the booth and do this shit?
Make it hard.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the engineers and producers right now. Cause I know y'all be like, yo, pay me, nigga, up front. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this shit y'all putting me through is horrific. But with that being said, man, just in the new year, be authentic,
I'm
man.
trying to, and like I said, like when the drug rap came back around, I could appreciate it because they were being a little more lyrical with it. But after that kind of wore off, and I could see it for what it was, you know, it's still just drug rap. I just need a little more diversity. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on, stop. You kind of. I'm sorry, because a couple legends dropped shit this year, you know. Thought dropped a book and some music. You know, you got fucking, let's not forget, the best, to me, the last at least 3 years, MC producer combo. Been out here like fucking Mike and Scotty, Hit Boy and Nas.
Yes.
Let's not forget Magic, the Final Magic, which is my favorite. I never really fucked with the Magic series like that. I told you, I love the King's Disease series more. But this Magic album, this last one, that was my favorite Magic joint. And that's
what I want more of.
And bottom line is, that's the one that, for me, shit, dare I say, right now, that's my winner for 2023. Magic 3, nigga. Thank you. 1-800-Nas and Hit. You know what I'm saying? 1-800-Podcast Balls, nigga. Type time we on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, dog. So, shout out to them on that. Now, moving from the music, real quick, I just want to tap one more entertainment market. You know what I'm saying? The movies. Listen, the movies this year. Yo, remember we used to be, what has happened, dog? Like, and I guess this is still maybe somewhat pandemic effect, but I don't even want to say that. I want to say quality. Now, mind you, hold on. In 2023, we had the strike.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So shit was shut down for a bit. But even with that being said, it still was things that was supposed to have been worked on from 2022 and shit. You know how it goes. It's a year before and things like that when the shit dropped. So I'm just thinking like this. Like, I'm happy to say this, though. I'm happy that, honestly, in Hollywood, they starting to get off this whole superhero shit. All right? This, as much as a fan I am of the superhero shit, like, it had started getting dumbed down.
Started flooding the market.
You know what I'm saying? Too much, and it's starting to reflect in the, in the
It was
sales.
too many every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It used to maybe like 1 or 2 a year.
That you looked up, that you was hyped for.
6 coming out this year. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man, all right, come on. Man.
Yeah, so like.
Even some of the more obscure, like Blue Beetle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the one joint, like, so now as I think about it, but there was a joint from our era that they rebranded and rebooted that I did fuck with. That new Transformers they put out with the ball.
The animals?
The Beast Wars.
Yeah, dog.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, you're sleeping. That's the best one.
Yeah, really?
It's
That's
dope,
the
whatever.
no,
Unfortunately, it didn't get like.
No, it didn't. No, it did already.
It's considered a flop in the movies. You know what I mean? But
Is it?
it was dope.
I heard
It was dope to me, though.
More than they on it.
Man, I heard the opposite. I thought it did all right, but I'm just telling you, for what they was trying to do and everything like that, and taking it back to what we grew up. Like that's it.
Yeah.
That was the best one. Like no disrespect to Shia LaBeouf, Marky Mark,
Michael Bay.
You know what I'm saying? Michael Bay, all them Jones, but like, fam, where they was going with that, because this is the first, like, we grew up from the cartoon being able to see, it was like, I forgot what human it was, but like, he would put some shit on and kind of turn into a transformer. Like, he had that capability.
He had that suit.
Yeah, he had that suit, but that's the young boy they got. That's the young boy they got in this one. That was the first time you got to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then with the Beast and the whole night, like, yeah, that joint, that shit was dope, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you.
It was alright.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm a fucking Transformer nerd anyway, so like, I was gonna be with it.
You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, that's where that went on that. Like other movies, like I'm trying to even think, like what was one of your favorite movies from this past year?
One of my favorite movies from this past year. Oh man, I wish I came a little more prepared about that. I mean, well,
The best shit is off the top.
What did I really like that I saw this year? See, I've been seeing so many movies, and I'm gonna be drawing blanks. But I did, I liked, Leave the World Behind. That was a good movie.
You just talking about
that shit just came out, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That you gotta go back, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Put the nigga on the spot, you know what I'm saying?
I like Voyage of the Demeter too. That was a pretty good movie.
I don't even know what the fuck that was.
Of course you wouldn't,
That was
a good one. I like Vampire Dracula movies. So
oh yeah, get that shit away from me, you blood sucking light skinned motherfucker. Like get out of here, man.
Yikes. Yeah, right?
Exactly. It was.
Shots fired. But yeah, I like that. What else did I like this year that came out? See, and I'm gonna wake up tomorrow like, oh, I should have said this, I should have said that. What else should I watch? You say another movie while I think.
Nah, nigga, that's what I'm doing right now in my head right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to envision here. Like, remember, like I'm a movie boy. I remember I get hyped to go to the movies. Like, I
saw The Conjuring, the last Conjuring movie. I guess it was.
Honestly, I didn't really
like that one too.
See that many new movies. You know what I mean? I watched some movies this year, whatever, but it's probably some shit that's been out. I just laid on, whatever. So, you know what I mean? I didn't really see a lot of movies that I was like hyped to see. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, sticking out on some, for me right now, yeah, probably come back to it. It's nothing, like, you get what I'm saying? It really hit me like that. I mean, Eagle-Eye 3 was dope, but you know what it is.
Oh, yeah,
they
saw that too. That was
you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even see that.
Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, like, I mean, they made another Fast and the Furious.
I mean, I'm tired of it. I was off the Fast and Furious
like
after,
15
after
like
Tokyo Drift off.
Fast and Furious 22.
Yeah, like, yeah, moving on. You know what I'm saying? It's just been that type of year with that. You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah, but I mean, that was 2023. It was called Bud Light. You know, they screwed up with Dylan Mulvaney, the trans actor. He's an actor or a comedian or something like that. That's talking about not studying your fan base before you roll something out. They still trying to recover from that.
What was that now?
Remember the Bud Light? You had the trans guy, trans woman.
No, I don't, and I'm glad I don't.
Yeah,
remember that.
Well, Bud Light started tanking. People stopped buying Bud Light completely.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because they were like, no, we do not like Dylan Mulvaney.
Yeah,
people lost their jobs. It was huge. You don't remember that?
No, nigga.
Yeah, that was a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, because Bud Light didn't go out and they didn't research who their consumer base was first before they tried to roll that out. So I bet you a lot of people
no due diligence, huh?
Not at all. Then we had Carlee Russell seeing the baby in the middle of the road.
That's what I was about to bring up too. I forgot about her, y'all. Like, what the fuck was she was about?
Wasn't it to make her boyfriend jealous or something like that?
Something like that. But what's the status on her now? Though I mean, did she get some time?
I think so.
She's facing charges.
I don't know if she's been gone to court or been sentenced any time. I don't know. I guess you got to Google that. But that was wild. And call 911 to tell them there's a baby on the side of the road. Let me go and try to help this baby. Then disappeared and hid herself someplace. And the line said some white people kidnapped her.
She pulled the Jesse Smollett.
Yeah, 2023.
Smollett.
That's what they. People that Jesse Smollett.
Yeah, it all sounded funny. Like, man, it's just wild, man. There's people.
It was crazy though, because in the beginning, people was like really coming to her defense and shit. Like, oh, you know what I mean,
we gotta find these people
gone missing and everything like that.
And you full of shit. And this is what I'm saying, man. Oh shit.
And it's fucked up as a situation because all the attention she did get and everything like that, and to come to find out later that it was like a hoax.
Yeah,
it's
of
fucked
course.
up. You know?
Because that's what people. That's what I'm saying.
If she would have been white and said that it was 2 black people or a black couple that abducted me, they would have been rounding up all the black people in the area. You know what I mean? Like every time when a woman drives her kids into a lake and kills them, it says that a black dude carjacked or whatever. They're gonna round up every black dude they can find. She said 2 white people kidnapped me. They ain't go out there hunting down no white folks. They're like, we'll let the case play out. We'll canvass the area where you were at and see if we can find some. It was just crazy. But just to lie about all that, and then they fed her Cheez-Its or something like that. It's like, come on, man. And then they caught her. She walked back to her house. And everybody and their mom got like a Ring camera now, so they can see her walking through the neighborhood. And then she gets closer to her crib, then she starts sprinting, like I guess like she's supposed to just be getting away, or like come on, lady. I don't know what she was thinking. And it's so all that to make somebody jealous to take you back.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy though.
Talk about it getting out of hand, like yikes.
Way out of hand.
And that pretty much is the premise this past year. All right, a lot of shit has been out of hand, and what we're trying to do is put it all in one place and make sense of it. And what the sense is that we're here at the end of the year for another one, and we are happy and blessed to fucking be here for that. Because just like you mentioned, like we could take time out real quick. I could put my glass up just for all the loved ones that was lost this year. Like truly. I've been to a couple funerals and homegoings this year, and rest in peace to all those, you know what I'm saying, that went home, you know what I'm saying, and some that's still going home. So what you have to realize is just be thankful, man, that we still here. You're still waking up, you're still here with your family. That's a beautiful thing, and God still got a plan for you, baby. All right, so with 2024 coming, man, just looking forward to, just fucking more good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like real talk, man. You know what I mean? The world is already a crazy place, but we're here to just make sense and, if anything, try to make you laugh in the sense of all this bullshit and craziness going on. Because listen, we all hear shit, and we can get sad, get mad, cry, woe is me, cruel. You can have your moments, but we here at the Bols try to take those things and flip it. What my man John Witherspoon used to say, reverse that. You got to reverse that. You know what I'm saying? And change that shit and turn that negative into a positive. Bang, 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 bang. Nigga, like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Bols do, man. And for real, to our long tenured fans, fuck that. We don't have fans. We have family. You know what I'm saying? To those out there that's been fucking with us and rocking with us, appreciate y'all. Those that's coming on, cool. Oh, shout out to also some new followers and new people that's been on us, because fellas, you know what? We're actually starting to do all right. You know why?
Why?
We're getting trolls. All right? You know what I mean? When you start getting trolls and you get motherfuckers upset and they doing that extra shit in the comments and this, that, and the third, nigga, you're striking gold. You know what I'm saying? Like this cross, baby. So listen, shout out to all y'all. Keep the comments coming, nigga, because I'm going to keep the comments coming back. But I'm going to keep it real with you. I got 2 for you. If that. If I respond, or niggas respond, I got 1 or 2 for you. That's it. We not about to be doing the back and forth all day. You know what I'm saying? You dickhead. Fuck out of here. It's called quality banter. All right? Real rap. That's what it's about. Like, niggas in the comments be trying to go way too hard. Like, bro, we put that out there for you to talk about, and get you going, all right? But off of that, let that be that. Niggas be getting way personal. I'm just like, all right, I'm going to start. If you see me say, thank you, DH, that means thank you, dickhead, all right? And we appreciate you for that, all right? If you get that out the comments, man. Listen, all right?
But feel free to share your comments, man.
Period, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything you like to get off, man, I just went on my little rant before the year, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all, man. Oh, and lastly, shit. Gotta say more things I'm thankful for. I'm just giving shit about I'm thankful for, man.
Oh,
besides, fuck you. Alright? Because, nigga, this is what it's about. We're here.
With the sleeves and shit. Like, damn.
What do you say?
It's a long-winded.
Long-winded. We on the snap count?
Yeah.
Huh? We on the snap count? This hurry up offense right now? Or is this our platform?
Go ahead, man.
And we can take our fucking time. We paying for the minutes on the film and all that shit, right?
Time, man.
All right. Thank you, Mustafa.
Get off your chest. It's the last one for the year.
Stop, just let you talk. But go ahead.
And you just fucking record.
All right.
God damn it. Thank you to my family.
They gonna fight on the show.
Exactly, man. You gonna cry in the car. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to my family, man. You know what I'm saying? My youngins. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My kids. And this year was especially special. Because, yeah, God granted me with a little miracle. And those that know. And, yeah, in 2024, I may let the world know a little bit more about that. But shout out to Chase Alexander, you know what I'm saying? Cooper Martin, and the newest, Carlee Russell. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look at that, man.
Absolutely.
Trio.
You know what I mean? Triple C's, baby. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, man. Thank you, Lord. That's all, you know what I mean?
I hope it's 3 and done.
It is, nigga.
Yeah.
You ain't got the hope.
I don't know.
Yeah, I do. I'm controlling
If
it.
you know him like I know him,
Then you don't. The fuck out of here.
you don't know what's coming next.
You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
man.
But yeah, man, yeah, all right. It's your time. You get frustrated.
Because we get it.
Hey,
Go ahead and give your thanks for the year, dog.
Niggas get to drinking that telly.
You know, I'm thankful for my friends.
God damn, dog.
The
Some
listeners and the fans and the viewers.
Yeah,
I'm thankful that we can continue to do this, and hopefully y'all will continue to ride along with us on our journey. You know what I'm saying? Let
Absolutely.
Sleeves wrap it up and bring us home.
Yeah, man. As always, check for us on all platforms, man. As we do, 2024, more coming to you. As always, it's the Boss podcast. That is. Listen, everybody, we are the fuck everywhere. You hear me? Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Sleeves the hustle all day long, man. Staff, the militant one, a.k.a. Brother Byron. Dread on the motherfucking lens, man. Great 9-8. Next year, make 30, dog. See y'all in 2024. You know what I mean?